All right. We're in it. We're in it. Desperately hoping this isn't going to be a 5-hour stream, but that doesn't seem to be up to me to decide, if I'm honest. I don't think I get a choice in how long the runs are anymore. Listen, the stream will go as long as it goes. That's it. I'm gonna try to be more, I mean, I've said this a couple of times, I want to be more brisk about about making choices and doing runs, but it's hard when it doesn't seem to matter sometimes. Begging the Blueprints devs to add a mid-run save, but we'll see. Okay, no tomb. I mean, we could do the schoolhouse. Hovel usually has an item in it. We could do dig spots. Let's do schoolhouse. Fuck it. Let's see if we can get anything good. Let's see if we can get just like do the schoolhouse. Well, we've made a little bit more money in our allowance, at least. Oh, yeah, did my pendant keep any good items? That's a great question. Okay. The answer is no. It kept garbage stuff. It gave a copy of the microchip, which was an item we could automatically get. And a copy of a treasure map, which presumably will work again. We did dig it up last time. I don't know whether it's gonna function again, is the thing. Wow, and that thing was so expensive. I have no idea. We will find out together whether having the treasure chest again is gonna do fuck all for me. I'm trying to decide, so there was more, I think there are more rooms we can potentially get to in the basement using the, oh no! Hoops Jr. First baby cold. Oh, that's so sad. Do babies sneeze? And is that a dumb question? I don't know what the microchip does yet, so the fact that it's duped means so little for me. Yeah, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna backtrack to the basement to see what baby sneeze, cough, and fart all at the same time, and then probably think it's hilarious because it is. Maybe I should wait to do all the rest of this when I finally get the basement key. Oh, that's right. Okay, so there's all these boxes which have notes in them. But it looks like the stuff that has happened down here is preserved, which is handy. Snot sucking devices. Oh no. Oh no. Anxious Topiary, are you looking for a new job? Hold on. I missed a comment. You got an interview coming up? Hold on, I have to permit some discussion of snot-sucking tools, which is truly some new ideas that you've invited to this conversation, Detective Hoops. Some challenging new ideas, if I had to describe them. You got a 3rd round job interview on Thursday. Good luck, Anxious Topiary. We're all pulling for you. Do snot suckers work on adults? Great question. I applaud. That's fair. I think we have to give it to Automod on that one. All right, so that's the doorway on the other side here. We were able to get to this one. And, oh, I guess we unlocked the door. God, the ominous drumming that happens down here is so... Well, it's ominous is what it is. Alright, so we did unlock this room. So we now know how to get to this room. So potentially... we can get back to that room. Can we get to this room? I don't... Yeah, actually, I think we should be able to get to this room. But how? Oh, maybe not. Oh, but I see a blueprint. I would love that blueprint. I'm wondering if maybe this needs to be raised in order to access the blueprint. What? So to let you know else? Okay. So that gets me here. If we do this twice. Great, Suzo. Oh, so that's how we got to this room. Okay. You can fall into the abyss if you play with the edge of the cogs? I don't think that's true. I don't think this game has a death mode. I think you're lying to me. And I think I could find out by flinging my fragile little boy body into the void. Which I think in a lot of ways would be very cathartic for me. You've fallen through the map once. Oh. Okay, glitch style? Okay. Yeah, maybe. Alright, where am I even trying to get to? I'm trying to get to, I think, this room. It does feel very missed. It happened to you, but it was the end of a day anyway. That's lucky. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to get to this room from this room. And this will move it up or down. I can get to this room from this room. And then from this room... So I've already gotten... I can get to these 3 rooms. I can get to that one. This is the only room I can't really get to yet. But I can... What do you do? Alright, so you are gonna move up and down. So if you move down... Do you also move down? No, you spin. You spin. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Long Tone, hey! Welcome back. Thank you for the resubscribe. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I want to be here, I need to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get to that from here if I spin it right. Two cogs in between. 1, 2. No, I'd have to be here. Or here. This feels doable. But maybe not by me. Hey, Plinth, I am with you. Cinnamon Shakes, oh my god, how are you doing? Thank you for the resubscribe. every game has the potential to destroy everything by having a fucked up hole. Games, much like real life, you can really destroy a lot of stuff by looking in the wrong hole. Great, Suzo, thank you for the gift sub for Drazia. Alright, I think one, yeah, I should just be able to do one more. I'll be able to get... This wasn't that hard. I don't know where I was struggling. Isopod, thank you for the resubscribe. Yay! A reward! Oh, it's the full underground map. We've only gotten pieces of this so far. Okay, so... Okay, here's the foundation elevator, which we finally unlocked, a thing I did not know I needed to unlock. Concealed entrance, interesting. Okay, so there's the basement. Ooh, cliffside exit, interesting. All right, 8 is the rotating gear room. 9 to north lever. Okay, so we discovered that. There was some stuff off that direction that I don't remember, but it's fine. The minecart is what's blocking the entrance to the catacombs. No, okay. There's some really faint... There's a really faint text here. I don't know if you can see it, but it does say buried floor plan. But I can't really... That might be a 10? It doesn't really look like a 10. So it's the catacombs, the torch chamber. One of these days we're in a... Yeah, here, let me zoom in for y'all. Do you see it? It clearly says buried floor plan. Excavation tunnel. The reservoir, which we drained. And which is full of stuff. I'm wondering if the reservoir has something to do with the buried floor plan. It kind of looks like it says for something. Hold on, let's all look together. Maybe 45? Maybe nothing. Hard to say, really hard to say. Okay, foundation elevator, concealed entrance. So there's an entrance to the basement. It kind of looks like a 13 or a 45. Interesting. So there's a concealed entrance to the basement. Oh, I think that's the one. I think we have gotten to that one. It does look like a 4, but it also looks a lot... I mean, it looks like it's the same font as the 4 next to minecart, but... Cliffside exit. Okay, so the... Concealed entrance. Okay. And then 5 is the fountain entrance that we haven't been able to get to, but which I guess is just a shortcut? Or maybe that gets us to the other side of the reservoir. Well, the machinarium, the mechanarium, the mechanarum has one door for... Oh, the mechanarum has one door for each gear room. What? It has one door for each gear room in your house. What gear rooms? What gear rooms do I have? I don't know if I think I have any rooms with that icon. Yet? Ah. Ah, okay. So breaker box, power source, pump room, security, workshop, laboratory. That seems to be the cluster of those. Okay, interesting. So we're on this side of the reservoir. We have been on this side of the reservoir, but we didn't... I don't think we can get up that other side now. And itself. Yeah, good point. Hey, Emmett. Alright, it did say there was a concealed door, but I guess that's what this was? Is there... Yeah, I don't think there's a way to get up to the other side. It does seem like there's a big fuck off hole in the wall there. I'm wondering if that's a pipe or if that's something we're gonna have to match the water level to. Because this is a water level. And then there's the other side. My instinct is that one of these boxes has the floor plan hidden. This is a lie. Box containing allowance markers is marked by that. Green memos are lies. I don't think that's true, but I don't know really how to parse it yet. There was a boat on either side. Yeah, see, there's a little boat there. But I couldn't, like, get in it. So unless we unlock a room that teaches me how to sail, which is not impossible, I don't know what this game has in store for us. But until we find that, I don't really know what to do about it. I'm gonna pull up my screenshot folder real quick, since that's... and in case you're wondering, no, I have not organized my screenshot folder. Still have not done such a thing. Okay. Trying to see if there's... Okay. So there's a patent for a high-pressure condenser. Which does something remote control. It's unclear. And then... So we unlocked... the hole in... So suspicious of every crack now. Now that I know some of the cracks are destroyable, it's like, well, really changes how I'm looking at everything. Have people made bets for how long the stream will be tonight? Should I set up a prediction? And people can wager their hard-earned channel points on that? There's also... if I remember correct, so there are torches on either side of the wall in this one. So if we get the torch back again, we should be able to light those up. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm setting up a prediction for people on Twitch. All right, you have a minute. You have a minute to put in your predictions on Twitch. Okay, so we've got the schoolhouse, so I guess let's just try to get a bunch of schoolrooms. Oh, wow, a library right off the bat. But we are gonna need gems. We're gonna need so many fucking gems. So yeah, I guess I really just need to focus on getting gems. If I remember the last time we tried to do a classroom run. It's really, really short on gems, and that stymied our progress. This costs a gem, but also it gets us a star. I feel like this might be one where it's multiple. I think we got to 3. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. That was worthwhile. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today, and we got a big ol' stack of diamonds. Hey, okay. Let's start our classroom run. All right. Crunch. I'm hoping I can just chain these 1, 2. Because I get redraws. Okay. Come on. Yay! Okay. I think the strategy for these is just to chain... Oh, shit. Chain these together as best you can. It chained me right back into the den, which is pretty funny, actually. I guess let's go off this way. God, the game seems like it really... Yeah, classrooms with the rotate option would be clutch. It really seems like the game wants me to take the library, so let's go for it. I don't think... One of the drafting strategies we haven't read yet, and I think it's number 5. So let's do that. We do need to get a fucking magnifying glass to read a new clue, though, because that still has a lot of secrets for us. I guess I might do the Great Hall and then kind of hope that we... I mean, all of these are going to be locked, so maybe that was a terrible idea. I'm hoping that we get the foyer, I think it is. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I guess we'll do the cloisters. Damn, all my beautiful gems. Fine. Ugh. Why do you do this to me? Okay, well... Oh, it's right. We've got the upgraded hallway, which gives us a key. The drawing room also gets us a key, or gets us a gem, though. It's gem neutral. Part of me feels like I should grab the key, just because if we have the Great Hall and we need to move forward, that might be wise. Although the drawing room is so... I guess if we're trying to do classrooms, the drawing room makes more sense. Too late, Rory. Yeah, I really want to do... Was the door back into the Great Hall from the cloisters? I think it should be open. I think that's how it works. I think when you connect a... boop, 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 a room... I think when you connect the doors, it automatically connects them. Right? I'm not gonna look now, unfortunately. Oh, gold stars, that's so true, but so devastating. Hypothetically, this eventually becomes our house. Redraw. But that's only if we're a good, smart little boy. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, this run is not setting me up to be. I mean, these are all dead ends, so fuck it. We're gonna get items. Ooh, bookshelf arrived. Okay, you know what? This wasn't the worst things to get. I know, Megdal, isn't it the worst? Why can't I just be hot and good at this game? Ooh. This is tricky. Yeah, we unlocked the puppy room. And it's got a very good power. It's got a really good power. But we need gems. We need gems, though. But that just... Oh, actually, if we choose the parlor, that's the end of the run. So... we could do the kennel, or we could redraw. My sense is, we did see the puppy room last time. We pet a puppy. I think I'm gonna redraw. I'm sorry about it. We will, I promise, we will draft a kennel at some point in this run. Well, damn. Damn, we're just not having good RNG. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Did the cloister door? Oh. Hold on. Hobbs, I'm sorry. Oh, wow, this door is still locked? Well, that's interesting. That door is still locked, but this one opened up for us. That's confusing. Alright. Reading nook. Commissary. Commissary's kind of nice because it opens our way south for a couple rooms. It does cost our last gem. And prevents us from moving forward. I guess let's reading nook. Then we'll automatically... we should just get the... Ooh! A little coupon book for us. I think the 3rd grade is the highest we've seen. Ooh. We're gonna do library because I want to see this last drafting book. Oh! Hello. Do I want to open you? You sometimes have... kind of don't want to use this key, but... Ooh, okay. This is new. The death of drafting, a fear every architect faces. Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house room by room and everything's going smoothly. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available for expansion, and it is imperative you draft a hallway, or else your design will have no hope of further development. But on the critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends, rooms with no exits, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, and the death of expansion. In short, they are the death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold something hold some inherent value. In this volume of drafting strategy, we'll delve deeper into that. Okay. Draxius. Curious. Okay, Draxius. No exit strategies. A dead end is any room that lacks another door by which to exit. It is an understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms. Very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring all other factors. Not an issue. Don't be afraid of drafting a few dead ends. Removes it from the draft plan, which is nice. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draw them when decisions are more critical. Dropping a dead end room on the rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this and helps you pick up some extra resources before continuing to higher ranks. You should try filling up every open slot in your house before moving north. Grave mistakes. Ooh. Via. Oh, I have to open my spreadsheet. I think Via is a new name. Because we have... This is the chimney sweep? Yes, okay. So we've got the name of the gardener, the chimney sweep, and the maid, but not the hunter, angel, baker, or farmer. As for oh, come on. As foreboding as a black-bordered floor plan may seem, Tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered all around dead ends. Floor plan can be drafted on the ground in outer rooms. Tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Orindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative and skeptical of dead-end architecture. The 8 Aegeran angels of that early era are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers, are a memento of times past, and you will certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing a tomb-centered strategy, as you will likely be making several visits here throughout the day. Successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow for return trips, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. The strategy is perfect for those who love risk and great rewards. Yeah, I guess Draxius is the last. 8 question mark? Crypt Keeper is just the note I'm gonna make for myself. Oct Angel? How about Oct Angelus? No, hold on. Octangular? Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total number of 8 outer rooms. Floor plans are unique, not only in where they can be drafted, they can not lead to expansion of further rooms, so they're all dead ends. For example, on a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize acquiring gems to pay for extra classroom floor plans, whereas on a hovel day, they will focus entirely on getting lots of extra steps. Outer rooms of note, all of them. Great place to find items like a shovel or a sledgehammer. Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but it certainly wasn't a joke to the former groundskeeper Denny Ravain, who made his home while employed on the estate in this humble bedroom. Even better items can be found in the trading post, frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply this estate with goods in exchange for shiny trinkets. Fruit and vegetable obtained for the locals preserved in the cellar. When winter arrives, they are frequently traded back, providing a reliable source of sustenance during the colder months. Preservation. However, in this case, it's not a preservation of people rather than food, against fallout, radiation, and red rooms. Oh, hey, a blessing guide. Last outer room is blessing. Shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with the glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute get blessings. Last several days. Type and duration of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given. Okay, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. That's good to know. Blessing of the Trinket Tinkerer. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. That's cool. Blessing of the General, whenever you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. That's a rough one. That feels like it would be difficult to get payoff on. Blessings of the Berry Picker. Berries and cream, berries and cream. While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. What? If you do draft a random floor plan from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. Blessing of the Monk. Hey, Joy. If you call it a day in a room on your estate, you will draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. Okay, that could be useful. Sorry, let me just give a quick bop to captions. Blessing of the Chef. For each different type of spread that you do today, add an extra dish to the dining room. Okay. Yeah, Roy, that's how I feel about it. This game has berries? While drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. Okay, we've had that one. I probably didn't make a good enough use of it, but it is conceptually very handy. Add 8 courtyards to the day's drafting pool. That's really funny. And then Blessing of the High Roller, which was great. Yeah, the pun on the spread is really funny. The idea that you have a blueberry prince. Cheetah, I love that. Top 5 dead ends. Attic. If the tool shed is good, the attic is really good. Even at steep gym costs, this room cannot be passed up. It always pays for itself and more. Study is likely the most powerful room for the experienced architect who no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chess portmanteaus. The fuck's a chess portmanteau? Study is likely the most powerful room for the experienced architect who no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chess portmanteaus. I don't know. That makes me so nervous. It does feel like coat checkmate is a chess portmanteau. Kind of. I don't know. That makes me really nervous. More than any other room, coat check allows architects to center their strategies on a specific item. Risk may scare some, but to those who see their steps as an expendable resource and throw caution to the wind, Hovel is an unbeatable drafting force. Surprisingly, this room is actually categorized as a dead end, allowing architects to utilize it both as a dead end and color-specific strategies. Okay, so the secret passage counts as a dead end. That's useful to know. The chess is less complicated than you think here. Filthy, that's good to know. That's just a relief. Wow, look at all this fucking fine print. Dead End Contest, mail-in sweepstakes. On July 20th, 1989, Taro Martiz shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day and you could win 200 gold and the trophy of sweepstakes. Interesting. Let me just real quick. Eligibility, the dead end sweepstakes. Oh, this is something Finn Aries. Drafting strategy. Entry. Prize odds. Okay. All right. Well, as per usual, we need a magnifying glass. Yeah, I guess let's draft off here. Hey! A dead end! A thing that would dead end us. Even though it's the thing I want. Fuck. Well, the weight room gives us ways forwards, but it does... I think I'm gonna redraw, actually. Well, I mean, if we're trying to do classrooms, the archives really sinks that. It's being tried over the magnifying glass. The game has a magnifying glass that you are supposed to use for those, but we have had some luck just zooming in the game screen, which is maybe unsportsman, but this is the standard that the game has set up for us, in my opinion. I guess we're gonna do pool. If I'm trying to, yeah. I'm trying to get classrooms, it's really the only option. Oh, wow, the game just really wants me to have to wait room. I guess let's corridor. God damn. Goddamn game. Well, shit. Okay, I guess we're pulling the archives. God damn it, game. The RNG is sick today. The RNG is not doing well. Ooh. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. That would be handy. The classrooms are not green gems, but that will save us on other green gems. So let's do it. The RNG wants the stream to end at a normal time. I don't think that's true. My instinct is that's not true. All right. There isn't even tea for a little boy. The little boy doesn't even get a spot of tea. Man, it's a bad run. It's just a bad run. This run's gonna be over before I... Hey, a key! This run's gonna be over before I get another fucking dining room or classroom. My guess is this is a classroom, but I don't have any means. I'm gonna take the dining room because it does feel like the game is pretty inevitably one, two, three, four, five. Okay. Feels like the game is pretty inevitably gonna make us draw the gym. Ah, Christ. I guess we'll go for it. I mean, I would love the commissary. Terrible. Terrible. Bad run. Terrible. I think that's the end of the run. Because I don't have a key to get into the hallway or into that door in the Great Hall. Garbage! What a garbage run. I just don't think there's anything I can do about it. This might be our shortest run yet. This one's locked, yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's even anywhere to, like, worth going to backtrack to try and get anything. All right. All right. All right. Hey, PAX East is this weekend. If you are going to be there, or anybody you know is going to be there, I'm going to be hosting 2 panels. They are at Friday, I believe 6 to 7. Let me pull up my info. The Bax panel show is Friday 6 to 7 in the Bumblebee Theater. And the Debate Club panel is 3:30 to 4:30 Saturday, also at the Bumblebee panel. Those are both going to be super fun, so you should attend them. Bye, therapeutic activity. Okay. All right, let's see what we can get done out here. Will they be live streamed? A great question. Probably. Probably, but I don't know 100%. They aren't always, but they are usually. I have no clue what this microchip is for. No, no indeed. Oh, I think I still have a Shrine Blessing off operating. So I guess let's do the root cellar. We'll just have to find a shovel and come back. Okay, that was fast. Yeah, they are usually live streamed. If they're not live streamed, they're usually recorded, so I should be able to provide links, if nothing else. But if they are live streamed, I will try to put up a link. Well, let's just do the den. Okay, see there's a chest here. Man, if I pull the bedroom, maybe we'll get lucky and get the bedroom closet really early. I do feel to a certain extent that, well, I guess it's hard to say. It feels like some rooms draft early. Hell yeah. It feels like some rooms naturally draft early, but it's also possible, yes, shovel, that they appear early when they're good enough that I'm more likely to pull them. This was lucky. The shovel was lucky. The RNG is already far better this round than it was the last one. We'll see. We'll do our best. Big money. Big money. Please, game. A turnip, please. Come on. One turnip. It's the least you can do. One key for running back this way. One key and one coin. Criminal. Alright. I think I already found this one. No sign has been found yet. Yeah, I'm excited about getting more dig spots. It hurts every time I dig up garbage, because I'm a little boy and my arms are so weak. I'm a dandy little boy who sits inside and reads, and my little arms just don't have a lot of strength in them. I mean, I do have a key now. I think I kind of want to wait until I have some sort of sledgehammer. Ooh, I could get another key. Could get another key. Could get... I'm gonna do the parlor. I need more gems. Well, we do have 4 gems. We're actually pretty rich in gems. I probably should have gone for the key. That's fine. Okay. The white box is true. The other 2 boxes are false. Okay. The other 2 boxes are empty. So these can't both be true. So if this box is true, then these two are false. But one of these can be true and the other one false. So this one's definitely false. This one could be true and these could both be false. I think they're in the black box. I think the other two boxes are empty as the true statement and these are both false. Undefeated. Undefeated. My brain cannot be stopped. Will not be stopped. Ha! Matt, I would love to get that combo. That would be really funny. Drawing room tempting, but this is not the best place for it. Storeroom tempting, but then we do only have one way forward. Let's do the reading nook. What if there are actually gems in all the... That would be so funny, Mechtel. That would be the funniest thing this game has done or could do. If all three of the boxes always contained gems and it was just fucking with me the whole time. I would love that. All right, let's do... Yeah, let's do the library. Which of these do I want to do? I want to know... I guess the stuff in a new clue is probably more... No, I actually want to know about the drafting strategy contest. I don't think so. Mechtel says hello, YouTube chat. Twitch chat says hello. I mean, there is still a book that we don't have from the bookshop. Emmett says hello back. So all three of these are dead ends. Do I want a dead end? The observatory will have at least two, because there's no new star counter until we hit 20, and I think we're at 16 or 17. I'm leaning away from bookshop. I just don't think there's any. I'm not counting on having 50 coins to buy the last one, at least not on this run. Wine cellar's tempting because I do think there's a puzzle in the wine cellar that we haven't figured out yet. So I think I'm gonna do wine cellar plus 3 gems. I don't hate. Ooh, and a dig spot. Hey! So this really feels like a puzzle to me. Ooh, a battery pack. Oh, okay. This is a good wine cellar. I mean, I can't drink anything in it. Oh. But it still had all sorts of goodies. Just feels likely to me. That there's a treasure chest in here. That's my read. It feels like there's a treasure, or not a treasure chest. I keep calling them that. It feels like there's a safe in here and that this is the combo. For the safe. Thank you. Ugh. But I don't know how to unlock it yet. See, part of me, because I look at this and there's like this whole area here that isn't accessible, feels really suspect. Like I should be able to pull the right bottle. Or smash through something. There's no way this room is just a wine cellar. I don't accept that. But I can't do anything about it now, so we're gonna leave. Alright. And now we can't fuck up, because once again we've hit a dead end. Ooh. This is actually feels like a lovely time to draw this. So once again, the office is here. We found a note in the attic that seemed to suggest there was something relevant with this monitor of the office, but failed to provide any additional context for what it could be. So I've just kind of been losing my mind about it, I guess. Is there anything? Okay, there's one trunk. All right. I guess... Oh, we have a key card. We found a key card immediately. Okay. And, let's... You're guessing it's a clue to the safe there? I think you're probably right. I can't imagine what else it would be without more additional context to it. I wanted to request... What do I want? You know what? I'm gonna request a magnifying glass. I'm tired of fucking with these books. Alright. Okay. I think that's everything. Rory, no way. Please give us more context. I'm getting more Prince pilled. Ah, I'm having a great time, but I am losing my mind. I mean, I've got so many gems, it feels like I should just go for the observatory. So I'm gonna. What do we got? All right, so I've got 17. Oh, man. All right, another key. I love that. Pair of chests in the entrance. And extra tasty apples. Okay. And then the next one I get that's in the normal thread. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today, which I think means those flowers that have gems. He was serving in this fort in Boston where somebody did get bricked up. That's fucking crazy. Did I ever tweet? I didn't. All right. I've tweeted now. All right. I forgot to announce that I was live. So only one of these is gonna get us forward, which is the West Wing Hall. So I should probably do that. Meg till it's hopefully not true, but feels strongly possible. I'm gonna do the West Wing Hall. Wow. This house needs to be better maintained. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, hold on, let me drop a link in YouTube. Apparently, a cask of Amontillado was based on a real thing that happened. Which is fucking crazy. Really bonkos crazy. Ooh. Well... I mean, 2 of these are kind of a waste. I could redraw, but that also feels like a waste. I'm just gonna get some cash and a little snack. Rory says, all I do is I come into the chat and I drop lore. That's great. Somebody has to. Ooh, kitchen's actually a great bet because it'll give me another reroll. We are tugging ourselves into a little corner, but What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Ooh, we can get to the morning room. Yeah. Ugh, the trophy room. I haven't even fucking seen the trophy room yet. Link doesn't work? The link works for me. Try that one. I mean, it's the same link. I just repasted it. I'm not certain why it wouldn't be functioning, though. Yeah, let's get some bakey eggy. Do I want anything else? No, not right now. Well, I might take a Nana. I mean, maybe it's foolish not to just get as many steps as I can now, so I don't have to worry about backtracking. Although there are now 2 chests in the entrance hall, so I might want to backtrack if I get a sledgehammer anyway. And in which case, I will be thankful for the steps. Commissary it is. See, I'm so glad I didn't spend all my money on food. What do we got? Oh, we do have a sledgehammer. And a metal detector. Can I get both? I can't get both. But if I got the sledgehammer, we could backtrack and open those 3 lockers, and I bet there will be enough money in those that I can afford a metal detector. Excellent. Okay. Hey, you know what? This run's going okay. Boom. Ooh, lockpick set. Okay, that's great. And oh, some cash, gem, a key. And I think there was one in the den as well. Yes. Eh? Okay. See, I'm so glad I didn't bother opening that when I was here earlier. Oof. I feel like I'd rather be thrown out a window than entombed alive. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just talking crazy. Okay, and I don't think I'm gonna buy anything else. Okay. Once again, our only way forward, just reminding myself so that, ooh, this is a lovely place for the drawing room. I think if anybody in the chat can acquire a nice iced cream, it would be a great time to do that. I visited my dad, and he gave me a ton of rhubarb from his garden, because he has a ton of rhubarb, because he loves rhubarb. And I came back home, and I dug up my grandma's recipe for any fruit cobbler, which is so funny. I hadn't realized it, but I made an any vegetable latke recipe. I think not consciously, but subconsciously, based on the idea of the any fruit cobbler. Anyway, it's her any fruit cobbler. She used to make rhubarb strawberry, so I made that, and it's so fresh, and it's so perfect and tasty. And I felt a great sense of kinship that I was using my grandma's cobbler recipe and my father's garden rhubarb. It is the perfect seasonal treat. It's so good. It's so good. It is exceptionally good. I think we're gonna go morning room. Ooh, nice. Coins? 3 coins? Ooh, a plate full of gems? Ah, this morning room has... Oh. it has so much stuff in it. Lucky rabbit's foot, love that. Greater chance of finding items, a pile of coins on the ground. Wow. What a generous room. And we'll have gyms tomorrow. Lockpick, yeah. This is not a terrible place for the corridor. It's not a terrible place for the West Wing Hall. Well, I mean, that's just going to connect us to an area we can already get to. I'm going to do it. Oh, Mechtil, good luck. I feel like... Ooh. Ah, I should have gotten the bookstore. The first time I should have gotten the bookshop. When I didn't get the bookshop when I should have. I mean, we haven't drafted the vault yet. The study's nice. The study is nice, especially for how many... But, I mean, I'm not super worried about needing to redraw floor plans since we have the dice. Maid's chamber pretty mid. I think let's vault. We haven't vaulted yet. Oh, Mixes Up has put you all in baby. Has put Twitch in baby jail. So let me... Boop. And let me put a timer on this. How long do I put you in baby jail for? Probably like 5 minutes? Like 20 minutes? Like 3 minutes? Chat, somebody just tell me how many minutes I put you in baby jail for. Is it 5 or 1? Oh, I put you in baby jail for... Wow, look at these stacks. 20 minutes? Okay. What? I can't believe you have a... I can't believe you have an emote for that. Wow, is it December 5th already? That's crazy. That doesn't seem right. Oh, right. There's a... Ooh. Hold on. I can add this to my list of stuff with... Let's see. Chess piece. This is a vault. That's a castle. Okay. Interesting. So there is a safety deposit key. We've gotten it in a run before. I'm not holding out a ton of hope that we'll get it this one. I was kind of hoping there would be more in here. But I guess this is it. I guess this exists so that when you get the safety deposit key, you have a place to put it in. Alright. That's fine, I guess. I'm sad I dead-ended there. Just in the vault. But, let's see what we got here. Ooh, not a bad place for a hall room. Hallway? For a hallway. It exists to create further RNG. Everyone loves that. If only. Yeah, I think hallway's the best bet. And we need to branch off. Where's my key? Bing. We need to explore off to the side a little bit. So, ooh. 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 I guess it makes more sense to draft the boiler room. I mean, that'll have dig spots in it. And then potentially draft the laboratory off the boiler room. Especially if we have dice reroll, that might get us some better chances at something useful. Hey, okay. God, we're so flush with keys and money and diamonds. And keys. And money and diamonds. Should I go back to the kitchen now and get Mechtel. Mechtel resents baby jail. Is it because it's called baby jail or because you just don't get to speak? The doors in this room are securely locked. This is not a terrible draw. It doesn't get us anywhere with the boiler room, but it does mean that I've got key cards to all this. So it does give us a way forward, but also armory, and I have a lot of money. Actually, I think we're gonna do armory, since this is gonna give me a place to spend that money. Oh, dope! It gave me another roll. I might check this out, because we might want to re-roll whatever we get here, in which case we might get some more money. Is the dark room connected? I'm gonna re-roll, because none of these are gonna give me what I want. Ooh. This is tricky, because the archive does translate power, but the kennel is so good. Bye, Hobbs. I assume anything anybody says after this is just goodbye to Hobbs and Twitch. The archives is so hard, but it is also kind of handy to have it here because of all the directionality. But the kennel is so useful for the rest of this build, so I think I'm just gonna... Oh, but it is a waste. It is a waste of the boiler room. Hold on. Hobbs, you're right. But I really want the lab. This is the thing, is I really want the lab. I really want to fucking figure out the lab puzzle. It's really a question of, do I get the kennel, which definitely has labs in it, or do I try to get the lab? You know? I think I'm gonna try a reroll. Oh, but kennel's so powerful. Especially since I know the foundation is gonna have dig spots in it. And potentially we might have some rooms. I'm gonna roll. Fuck it. Fine. I should have taken it. I have regrets. It wasn't worth it. Sandy is right to be mad. I have betrayed. Oh, a brick. Great. Great, I dug up a brick, everyone. On some old tin cans. The run is saved. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout here. What was in the armory? You're right, we should go back to the armory. I got distracted. I might just put the storeroom here. I don't want to end up with this drafting later. Passageway also conducts power? That's right. That's right. It's on my list. I should have been... yeah, passageway might have been a better bet. Hey, Swimbird. Mwah. Okay. I think we're going to end up going out through the armory or the hallway, so I'm going to keep going a little bit over this way. Oh, wait, I have a special key? Oh. Special keys have lots of exits, so I think I'm just going to use a normal one. Oh. Utility closet will... You'll be able to use it against the dark room, which I know we've drafted. But the gym and the chapel will give us ways forward and down. God, we have so many resources right now, though. I might do chapel. We have so much money. And oftentimes there's money in here. Yeah. Cinnamon, I'm so sorry. I've disappointed everybody and myself with my behavior. Come on. Ooh. I mean, I'm gonna be able to find something good in the showroom. And I'm probably still gonna be able to afford something in the armory. Let's see what we got. All right, the moon pendant, which I'll be honest, was not blown away by. The master key opens all normal doors. Emerald bracelets. You don't have to pay the gym costs of floor plans. Or whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. What if they have an axe in the armory? Well, the good news is I'm not actually wowed by any of these. Maybe I'm being cocky, but I have 7 gems and 6 keys, plus the lock pick. These are for today only, which is part of why I'm, like, not that overwhelmed by them. The silver spoon might be nice because we haven't done the dining room yet. Have we drawn the dining room? We haven't drawn the dining room yet, but we are likely to. So that'll give us, like, right off the bat 40 steps. Hey, Hollis. This game has consumed my every waking thought. Coat room with any of these items would be powerful. That's certainly true. 30 coins feels like a lot for what is likely to just be 20 additional steps, especially when these other things are more overt. I might go for the moon pendant, honestly. What do we have? I'm gonna open the room south before I make any decision here. Yeah, the bookshop can only be opened off the library. Ooh. Oh, it's a shame I have more than 2 shops. That would be so dope. That's true. I do have the Lucky Rabbit's food, and I am likely to find food frequently. I might draft the dark room here just to get it out of the way. Although I guess the bunk room is a dead end, so maybe this is a better thing to get out of the way. The boudoir at least will get us a gem. The bunk room is an absolute dead end, though. Fine. Ooh. Oh, well, that's lovely. Hey, wow. Okay. Hey, little buddy. I might just buy the moon pendant. I mean, I could afford the master key. Opens all normal doors. Does the hamster have a name? Presumably Angie. I don't know otherwise. I might just do... how far away are we from the armory? How many steps? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're only 4 steps away, so if we need to backtrack, it's not horrible. Does the game have to be good, or do you have to like a game for it to be Game of the Year? Thoughts? It's a great question. Hamji! Hamji, I love. It's a tricky question, Gold Stars. I've been thinking about it more and more recently because this game reminds me a lot of Animal Well, and Animal Well was not on my top 10 Game of the Year list last year, although I played quite a lot of it. It is so relevant on what else comes out in a year is a tricky thing, is like, there are a lot of games that are on the bubble that could make it, but it might get bumped out from other games. If a game is short, it normally goes like, the lower level of the list are games that are like really enjoyable, but don't really say much about the medium or add much to the medium, or not exceptional like examples of what video games are or can do, but are like fun and enjoyable. It's not that I didn't enjoy Animal Well. It's just that I ran into frustrations with it much as I did with this game. God, we have so much money. I think I am gonna buy the moon pendant, because that'll at least help me in the next run. Moon Swoon combo, I love that. Your rhyme might have convinced me. Opens all normal doors. Do not have to pay the gym cost of floor plans. I might actually just save. We are kind of low on steps though. Fuck it. And we have leftover for an axe if we want it. So I think the axe was 32. The bracelet in the classrooms would be so good. I might do the East Wing Hall, because then we'll be able to connect back up to the armory. Or we could get a bunch of... Well, no, I think I'm going to do that East Wing. Is there anything in here? Nothing in here for a little boy? Fine. Ooh. Yeah, I guess let's crack the lab. We don't have... Oh, but then the only way forward is the... Oh, no, the end of this one. Yeah, let's do the lab. We don't have so many rooms left to uncover. But we do have some. Let's see what kind of... Let's see if we can get a good experiment going. Let's see. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, each time you eat an apple, or each time you unlock or bypass a security door... Ooh, this one's tempting, because we do have the key card. Set your steps to 40. Spread dirt on the driveway. Or gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 gold. I think we're going to do this one. I'm leaning towards steps. I'm worried that that's going to fuck me up sooner than it helps me, because I did just buy a silver spoon. Spread dirt on the driveway is tempting, but I don't really want to have to run back to the driveway in order to dig stuff up. I am curious how big a pile we could get, though. Like, how much stuff could we get? This is also really handy. This is just really handy. I don't want to do steps. Yeah, keys, gems, or gold are always useful. The setting steps to 40 is not always useful. Fuck it. I'm just gotta be... This is the thing, is I've just gotta... I have to second guess myself less in this game. I just have to go for stuff. Although... If I go back to the chapel and we get the axe again, I'm not gonna have enough money. I should have just left the chapel when I had the chance. Ooh. Oh, this is a tricky one. Because the greenhouse will let us open the south one if we get the broken lever, the south door of the antechamber. But the torch... Although I could also just re-roll, and then we'll have 5 extra coins to buy something good from the armory. I might... This is nowhere... This is definitely not the dead end. We've got this room off the hallway. I would prefer something that connects with the foundation, which the billiard room will do, and potentially get us more stuff. The greenhouse gets us potentially a way to open the antechamber, which would be cool, but we don't have the broken levers, so it's kind of a moot point. But we'd get more green rooms, which might get us the something good. Now, I think I'm gonna re-roll. These are all good rooms, but greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I might go for the conference room because it gets us ways forward. It's such a boring room, though. If you draft another green room. Okay, but I'm gonna go. And we are gonna backtrack now to the armory and see what we can get. Ooh, we do have the axe. All right, I'm gonna get the axe. Okay, you may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. How, game? Do I just have to... Okay, yeah, here it is. Phew, okay, yeah, figuring out which one to chop is tricky. I pinpointed some good options. I think the rotunda was a solid option. The classroom is a solid option because if we need to, when we're drafting the classroom, we're drafting it like at least, I think it's like 8 times. I think 8 times it gets added to the pool 8 times. So I assume that, I mean, that's basically 8 gems that it would save me. I think you said rotunda, passageway, and classroom last time. Passageway would be super clutch. God, there's still a shop I haven't discovered. Oh, I think cloister was one that we were considering as well. Cloister's not bad. Passageway, the thing about the passageway is we get it so much. Banana bread slice, that is, I think, a good attitude to have for this game. Passageway's tempting. It is only 2 gems, though. The rotunda is 3 gems. But it's also kind of boring. I mean, and it's rare. I feel like maybe it has a larger purpose, but I don't know what that larger purpose is yet. Attic, very tempting as well, but again, it's so rare. Rumpus room, only 1. Vault 3, but again, how often am I really going to be drafting it? I do think the passageway... makes the most sense. The passageway, the cloisters. The cloister is 3 gems, which kind of makes it slightly more tempting. The passageway is so common. And yet I feel like we're always drawing. I mean, the cloisters is only like 1 level more uncommon. I think we're gonna do cloisters. But also the passageway, that's true. There are other ways to bypass the gem on cloisters, like terrace. The passageway also conducts electricity. So for trying to get more done with the boiler room, it's not a bad bet. I think I'm gonna do the passageway. It is so clutch. It's commonplace. Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe the next one we'll do is the cloisters, though. Have I marked down the armory in my list of... I have, okay. Just double checking that I had put it on my list of... chess pieces. Yeah. Hey, hey! This would be a terrible place for the passageway, but a lovely place for a kennel. Mwah! See, it's puppies time. Hi, puppies. I'm gonna pet you. Oh. Ah. Aw. Good puppy. And then there's this clue to something. I don't know what. Oh my god. So many dig spots. Ooh! Oh my god. 149? Oh my god. Okay. Well, we gotta go back to the vault. Where the fuck's the vault? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, I can't believe a dog stole the key to the vault. Well, to the room in the vault. All right. It said 149, I believe. Not you. Yeah, 149. 149. Ooh, okay. I love a permanent token. Increased by 2. Love that. Love that for me. What if this was like Jason Bourne, the Bourne Identity, and there was like 5 passports in here? Ooh, hey, it's got the little sigil. Okay. International passport, diplomatic pores, 455, FA 815544, surname Hayes, given name Samantha. Samantha Hayes. Okay, so this is our mom, I think. This is our mom's fake passport. Well, hold on. Date of issue, date of expiry. Interesting. That is not her name. Her name is Mary Marion. Okay, interesting. Wonder if there are more keys to more rooms. Well, she has a fake passport because she fled the country. She is missing at the moment, in fact. The real question is, why doesn't she have this fake passport on her? Is there a box 419? No, it doesn't look like it. I am so curious if there are more keys that I could get. 1, 2. I might hop down to the kitchen and grab another little snack. Do I want a gym? I might buy a gym. Let's get some food first, though. Yay! Yay! So many steps! I might buy this gym here, too. Just to have another spare gym. Okay. Back to the kennel. We can get to the through the conference room as well. Hi. Hi. Thank you for the safety deposit key. Okay. Ooh, the dining room. Well, that's perfect. That's perfect. What a perfect place for the dining room. Let's crack this open. Hell yeah. Ooh, when you enter, it sets it to 2, but it's the only way forward. I might redraw, actually. I think I'm gonna redraw. I've got so many redraw dice. There's no reason not to. The rumpus room is really tricky. It's really tempting. Am I going for room 46 or other puzzles today? I don't really know. I've just been hanging out. I no longer have goals in this game because it always feels like it backfires. I think I'm gonna... The pool is tempting because it gets us south access to the antechamber, and since we don't actually have... No, we don't have the Great Hall or the Secret Garden or the Greenhouse, so we don't actually have any way of getting to the antechamber right now. And we've got a lot of ways of exploring that area, so it might be fine. Yeah, I guess let's go for it. Yes, dinner has been served. All right. Tell me my fortune, my good man.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest. The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard. I see an old man sitting in an even older chair. A seed that has served many generations, each with their own stories, each with their own secrets, each with their own endings, but all in the same chair. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. I mean, we know what chair that is. I feel like that was maybe just once again a clue to... Oh, hell yeah. I might do the gym. I mean, I've got steps. And the dining room, we're going to have to backtrack through the dining room anyway, and we're going to get so many steps there anyway, so let's just go for it. Someday. Oh, hey, and this will get us a random thing. Might just do billiard room. Because we really need to find either the key to the secret garden, the greenhouse and a broken lever, or the Great Hall. So we just need to keep exploring, basically. Ooh, what are you? Hey, spare set of car keys. Okay. 1. Ugh. 1 plus 9? No, I fucked that up. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 3 is 9. So is that not 10? Am I going crazy here? I guess I don't know which of them is being squared. Yeah, maybe they should be added first. Yeah, maybe 16? Okay, I understand. So 5 squared, 25, minus 5, 20. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 6 is 36? Hold on, I have to get my guide to the colors. Divided by 2 is 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait, multiplied by 2, divided by 2? Hold on, I fucked this up. Oh, there's a minus. Hold on, okay, so it's 36 minus 20. So 16 times 2, 32, divided by 2, so 16. 16, maybe? Hey! Okay. Whoa! Clutch! Oh my god, okay. Surprisingly clutch. Alright, so we just need a locked door. Oh my god! Okay, so the secret garden gets us access to the west door. Oh, which we have! Oh my god. It's happening, chat! Hey, and it's a broken Emma! Okay. Oh! I could hear dog bark. Presumably that means the store is no longer locked, and that it was formerly. Okay. I think I just need to pull you. Yay! This game is about to redeem itself. Maybe. Potentially. Ooh. Ooh. Walk-in closet would be great. So at the mailroom, it might be better to do the mailroom. Because we've got almost everything we want this run. We just need to get the key and then make our way back to the foundation. So it might be better to set us up for a nice item tomorrow. Order placed. Okay. Nothing in here? Alright. Why you beep? Oh. Okay. For once, the game has been kind. Ah! To continue up, you must go down. The game won't end if I go into room. Oh my god, do I have to go back down into the tunnel and open this door? Okay, we have the basement key. It'll be okay. Hey! Okay. Let's see if we can get this to connect to the foundation. That would be ideal. Do I want to do... I might do the special key. Because then we should be able to get one. Hey, a free passageway. Fuck yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dig to unlock any rooms here. Love that. I'm eating a turnip with a silver spoon, gang. Okay. Yonk. This is gonna be the run where I fall off the edge of a cog and die. Can I use my key card on this? Okay. I assume that just gets me back up, but... Yeah! Yeah! Awesome. Okay. I should probably unlock all the other doors with this while I'm here. Okay, so we're trying to get there. There's at least, I think there are 2 more basement room doors, but I can't fully remember. I'm gonna have to check the map we took a screenshot of. By we, I mean that I took a screenshot of. Is this it? No, whatever you are, you're a mystery to me still. Alright. Yeah, there's one at the bottom of the fountain, but I feel like there's another one as well. Okay. All these stupid fucking additional doors. The drama. The drama. All these extra doors I cannot open. Ugh. Okay. Okay, we're doing it, gang. We're opening room 46 like right now. I'm not fucking around. There's other stuff we might do with this run if we still have options, but this is the thing I care most about. I will end my run when I go to room 46. Once you open the door, it ends the day. God damn it. All right, well, I should use up some of these keys then. All right, so this one's lying. Weird. Let's open up a sun chest. Green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. Alright, well that means something ones near that box are lies. Do I think the color of the box has anything to do with anything? Maybe. Let's open this one. The Sanctum key is not in a box in the water. The Sanctum key? Oh, what the fuck, game? A prize is in a box marked with these squigglies. I can't trust any of them. I can't trust any of these. The Sanctum key is in a white box. So it's in a white box with the squigglies and not in water. Well, those can't all be true, huh? I have no way of knowing if green memos are true. More than 2 boxes contain prizes. All right, so only 1 box contains a prize. I'm gonna keep 1 key. Woo! All right, so they all contain little notices. This box contains 3 allowance tokens. That was true. Okay, that's the exit. I really do want to unlock. It feels like playing with fire to not immediately open that door that we've been working so hard to get. But I really want to unlock this thing. Oh, fuck. Of course. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go back. That's honestly tragic. I don't need a key for room 46. Okay. I might... This is stupid, but we are going to keep exploring. Yeah, I can still find the pump room. I would need to draft the pool, but, like... We still have ways to move forward. And it would be a waste not to use them. Did I draft the pool? Yeah, we still have the basement key. I'm pretty certain. I guess I don't know that for sure. Let me check my inventory. We have not drafted the pool this run. And we do still have the basement key. Alright, well, I guess let's go to the conference room. Wow! Wow! Incredible. What an incredible waste. I wonder if that happens especially if you have, like, the secret garden, or if there's... I'm wondering if there's a multiplier for that. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, we've got so many steps. We can go and light the, light those torches down in the basement area. We do have the broken handle for the greenhouse, but we don't really need it. We've got a way in. Yeah, let's do it. Is there anything we want to check now? I might check the silver spoon. Oh, I might check the basement key. Because then we could focus on getting the pump room and unlocking the other door. And I do the basement key. It is so obnoxious to get to. Silver spoon's so good, though. Yeah, I'm gonna do the basement key. Basement key more difficult to get a hold of. Alright, we're gonna go back to the foundation. We're gonna hop outside. I want to unlock the fountain door as well. And I think there's a... I feel like I remember there being a third door somewhere, but I don't remember. I don't remember where. Wait, no, I wanted to go through here. Okay. I'm gonna go out this way. I'm gonna go down that dark hallway and light some torches. My guess is we're gonna find one piece of lore and an allowance token. Oh, okay. Oh, we found a tunnel. The complete manifest for all the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they've begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of the site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Okay. Always draw tunnel while drafting in this room. Interesting. Always draft tunnel while drafting in this room. I think I can make a long tunnel, but to what end? For what purpose? Okay. Damn, we can't get into the tomb. The tomb is the other one that I think has lighting, because there's a torch room puzzle in the tomb. I'm wondering if there's a way for me to do the cog. Let's go investigate. I'm curious if there's a way that I can do the cog room puzzle to connect the rooms. So let's double check that real quick. So if I move that back out of the way, I would still have access to these two rooms. Can I connect this room to either of them is the question. I don't think I can. Maybe if I lifted this up. Longtone, they were in a vase in the foyer that we had to break open with a sledgehammer. Okay, we could get to it if we raise this platform and use those cogs. Which I think we can do there. So let me move this and see if we can get this done. Oh, I can't move this from this side? Alright, never mind. Let's get out of here. Boop. Alright, I'm going... Oh, there's this door we haven't even looked at yet. Oh, because I had already... I guess I had already dug the holes in here before I got the kennel. Alright. I mean, we've got money. We've got money and no keys. I could buy a bunch of keys and go back down to the basement again and try to unlock more fucking boxes. Yeah, fuck it. Ooh, alright, let's get 3 keys. And then, let's get a special key. We've not even seen all the special keys yet. Ooh, okay, prism key. You'll draw a floor plan of that same color. Alright, do I have a coupon book too? No, okay. So the only place I can really use that is the passageway. And I'll be able to unlock another passageway. It's not very exciting. But I guess we could draw a Great Hall or something. It'll give us another way into the antechamber. Actually, a good idea to do... How many... I could just use the reroll. I might not use the passageway at all. Key at all. Or the prism key. Hey, it's not even a regular locked door, so it doesn't matter. I mean, music room will get us one more key. I was gonna, if I use 2 of my redraw dice, I'll get $10 and we can buy 3 more keys. So even though this will get us a key, a minor and a major key, it makes more sense to redraw twice. Get enough money to buy more dice. Oh, hey, and we can play with the Mechanarium. Has 1 door. Do I have any? I don't think I have any. Oh no, I've got the lab. All right, well, let's see what this is about. How do I, what is this gonna be? Okay. Is it gonna close that door? What if I couldn't repull it? And that was the end of the run. And I just never played the game again. Wouldn't that have been like so funny? Okay, well, interesting. So this room can also have a lever door in it. Arium. All right, well, let's go to the basement and open a couple more boxes up. Longtown, thank you for the gift sub to Xenonim. All right. Oh, fuck. You're right. I forgot to get the keys. Sorry, Gold Stars. You're right. I looked and I was like, well, I've got 3 keys. I must have done it already. Nope. I've got to go back. Hold on. I'm kind of glad the endgame music stopped. It was stressing me out a little. Just shy of 1 more key. All right, let's find more clues. It was hard to hear me over it. Oh, I guess, yeah. My the audio is cued for sound effects, but not music. The audio balance. Okay, one last trip into the basement. Okay. I mean, we've got a lot of information right now, but none of it useful. Green memos and boxes near this box are both lies, so this one's a lie. This one said Sanctum key is not in a box in the water. This one said the prize is in a box marked by wavy lines. I think we just gotta go. The pink boxes do not contain any prizes. God, which room had the, which one had the, I think this one had the, no. Same key is in a white box. This box contained, okay. I'm glad that they had this in here. I never would have remembered. Okay, this box contained 3. So the white box did contain a prize. And it does seem like these are sort of thematic. So I might open... There's only 1 more white box. Let's open this one and see what we get. Only 1 blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. Only 1 blue box. So there are 3 blue boxes in the water. Only 1 of them contains something with a true statement. Okay. I'm gonna... So this one was white and it had a sun on it. The other white boxes did not contain more goodies, but additional sun boxes might. But all the additional sun boxes, might be pink. All right, well... I'm gonna open one of these. I can't tell which of these are, if any, are lying, so... Green memos in white boxes are lies. Green memos in white boxes are lies. Okay, well that is a lie, because I've opened all the other white boxes. So I think this one is true. Green memos in white boxes are lies. So that one's a lie. This one's also a lie. This one's also a lie. The prize is in a box marked by the wavy lines. Okay. So it's not in a box marked by wavy lines. What do you have to say? This box contains the Sanctum key. What's the fucking Sanctum key do? Unlocks 1 of 8 doors. Oh! The, room we got to with the cogs had, I believe, 8 doors. So we're gonna have to go back to the cog room. Thank Christ we have so many steps. Oops. Okay. Opens 1 of 8 doors. God, does this mean that there are 7 other Sanctum keys? Good Foley in this game. Okay, so it'll open any of them? You. This key will permanently open 1 door in the inner sanctum. Do you wish to use it on this door? Well, which door? Alright, yeah, it doesn't matter. Whoever made this place had too much money. Okay, so that's a symbol we recognize. Oh, am I trying to make a sigil? Ooh. Am I trying to make a sigil? I think I'm trying to make a sigil. Oh, fun! Do I feel like I'm beating the game when I get 2 rooms like this? Maybe the one from the passport. Let me see what the passport... Well, the inner icon for the passport is not this shape. Let me check my notes. I feel like this is another one in which we simply do not have the information. I mean, this is... Wow, that is some bad handwriting. Costa Rica? I believe this is the country of Costa Rica, but I don't think we have the information to complete. Like, I don't think we know the fucking the weather and the transportation. Let me dig up my notes. All right. So this is Costa Rica. Yeah, it's just we don't have... We have a guideline for the sigils. We have that book. And that book had information about what all of these motes mean. But we don't have any way of connecting those to this country. So, like, we've got one for Finn Aries. I'm wondering if we get the History of Orindia book, if that's going to have more information about it. Because the abridged version we had... Let me see if I can find the abridged version in my notes. My horrible notes. Yeah, most of the stuff about this specific country was like blacked out of the book that we got. So I do not think we can solve whatever this puzzle is now. All right. Wow, how exciting to once again spend all that time and energy unlocking something which is fundamentally just more puzzle that we can't do anything with. So good. It's permanent though, yeah, it's true. Yeah, and this is easy to get back to, so if at any point we feel like I'll go burn everything down. I feel like that's gonna be easy to get back to when we do get the proper information, so that's something. Something. Alright, I think we've explored all our ways forward. We code-checked the basement key. We don't have enough money to get anything from the showroom, and we don't have a way to roll the rest of our dice. So I think we're just gonna go forward. I think it's just time. Alright. This shame we're gonna waste all these beautiful steps, but let's roll credits on whatever the fuck this game is. It just leads to the backyard. There's no additional room. Then there's a note that's like, if you think about it, the outdoors is a room, and it's like the 46th room.
Who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Oh, my new home. Two new rooms. 144 steps. Okay. I'm not going to do another full run. I just want to see if anything has changed. Oh, okay, there's a little letter. Want a trophy? I bet this unlocks the trophy room. Cinnamon shakes. Sorry about it. Because here's the thing is we rolled credits, so I'm on the fence about, like, whether I'm going to keep playing. So part of me is like, I'm hoping there's some sort of closure in this. Only open in the event of an inheritance. Dear Bowen, welcome to Mount Holly. Still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth. Growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things. But always, oh god, clever. I inherited Mount Holly, never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes from time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. Oh, so hard for rich people. As I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I really never had any goals or objectives to strive towards. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now you think you've reached your goal and basking in well-deserved shiny glory, blah, 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 blah. All right. And this unlocks a new room. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. All right. All right. Well, that is the end of the stream. I don't know whether or not I'm going to, like, hard cut out of it. Yeah, that's the end of the stream. I don't know if I'm going to play more of the game. Yeah, I think this goes to the normal. I think it goes to the people who voted for normal runtime. And I have to do that before I end the stream. So, congratulations, people who thought we were near the end of the game. It's really funny. Really funny point score. There will be no stream Thursday. Will be no stream Thursday or Sunday, because I will be at PAX. So come see my PAX shows. 4 people. Really funny. I genuinely don't know if I'll keep streaming this. I just don't know. I honestly don't know. We'll see how I feel about it after I get back from PAX. I have quite a backlog of other games I would like to stream. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I've been hearing insane stuff about it, and I really want to play it. The Horror at Hyrook I wanted to play. Crashlands 2 came out. Your House. I don't think I want to play all of Your House on stream, but I do want to hop in because I think it is really cool and does some cool stuff. Skin Deep. So many games. Yeah, so I haven't decided. It might be time to move on because it also does genuinely feel like it's just eternal. This game might just be eternal. So probably we'll be back to new stuff. But like I said, no. Wow. Sorry, I'm just looking at the points that people got from this. It's pretty crazy. No stream Thursday, no stream Sunday. We'll be back next Tuesday. Have a good rest of your day. Is Val streaming? Let's raid Val. I'm not gonna join you.
Get the kill, but so does Michael!
Oh, I thought it wasn't.
I'm not gonna join you, but tell Val I say hi. All right. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see you at PAX or back here next Tuesday evening. Bye.